I used to think luxury was a reward. Work hard, wait long enough, buy the thing. Then one day I realized something uncomfortable. The people getting rich weren't wearing the logos, they were selling them. That's when I stopped buying luxury brands. Not because I couldn't afford them, but because I finally understood what they were costing me. And this matters right now more than ever, because we live in a decade where looking rich has become cheaper and becoming rich has become harder. Credit is frictionless, algorithms reward appearance, and status is available in monthly installments. You don't need wealth anymore, you just need financing. And that small shift has quietly changed how money leaks out of our lives. Here's the system, stripped down and simple. Luxury brands don't sell products, they sell delayed regret. The product is the excuse. The real transaction is identity. You're not buying leather, you're buying reassurance that you've made it, that you belong, that the grind is paying off. And the price isn't just what's on the tag, it's what the money could have become. Let's walk through it step by step. Step 1. You earn. Let's say you make a solid income, not fantasy money, real money. After tax, maybe you have $3,000 a month that's truly discretionary. Step 2. You upgrade. A $4,000 bag, a $6,000 watch, a $1,200 jacket that looks timeless for exactly one season. You tell yourself it's a one-time thing. It never is. Luxury doesn't work like that. Once you buy one signal, everything else around it looks cheap, so you match, then maintain, then replace. Quietly, your lifestyle locks in. Step 3. You normalize it. This is the most dangerous part, because now it's not indulgence, it's baseline, and baseline expenses don't feel optional, they feel earned. Now let's get to the uncomfortable math, not dramatic math, boring math, the kind that doesn't trend on social media. Take that $5,000 purchase. If it was invested instead, earning a very ordinary 7% over 30 years, that's about $38,000. One item, not compounding magic, just arithmetic. Now repeat that decision twice a year for a decade. That's not style anymore. That's a portfolio you never built. And here's the quiet irony. Luxury brands love to talk about craftsmanship and longevity, but financially, they behave like consumables. They depreciate, they date you, they demand replacement. Meanwhile, the assets you didn't buy compound silently without asking for attention. This is where hype and reality split. The hype says luxury is an investment. The reality says almost none of it is. Yes, a tiny fraction holds value, rare pieces, perfect timing, perfect resale markets. That's not investing, that's speculation with better lighting. Most luxury loses value the moment it becomes yours, and worse, it trains you to measure success visually, which is a trap, because visual success requires constant spending. Actual wealth doesn't. Actual wealth is boring. It doesn't photograph well. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't need to refresh every year. Luxury culture tells you the opposite. It tells you that if you don't display progress, you're falling behind. So you spend to keep pace, not with billionaires, with people just as stressed as you are, all financed, all optimized for appearance. Zoom out for a second. Zoom out past the bag, past the watch, past the brand name. This is about leverage. Every dollar you don't control controls you. Luxury converts flexible money into fixed identity. Once that identity is set, you defend it. You work longer. You take fewer risks. You say no to opportunities that look smaller up front but compound bigger later because your expenses are loud. That's the real cost, not the purchase, the narrowing of options. When I stopped buying luxury, something unexpected happened. My lifestyle didn't shrink, my pressure did. I didn't need raises to feel okay. I didn't need exits to justify purchases. Money became quieter. And when money is quiet, you can hear better decisions. This isn't anti-nice things. It's anti-confusing consumption with progress. There's nothing wrong with enjoying quality. There is something dangerous about outsourcing self-worth to companies whose business model depends on you never feeling complete. Luxury brands don't want you satisfied. They want you loyal, and loyalty is expensive. So here's the question I couldn't ignore anymore. If two people earn the same income, but one buys status and the other buys time, who actually wins? Not this year, not next year, but 20 years from now, when compounding has finished telling the truth. And if the goal isn't to look rich, but to become free, what are we really paying for when we buy the signal instead of the substance? If this helped you rethink the journey to $1 million, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It supports the channel and helps these ideas reach more people.